So, okay, we're putting down those. That gave me an arm workout. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. I'm wearing my orange shirt because it is now fall. Well, kind of. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to another video. My name is Tierney. If you're new here, hello and welcome. And today we are going to be talking about all the books I want to read this fall, also known as my fall TBR. Did I complete my summer one? No. Will I complete this one? Probably not, but you know, it's nice and fun to make these videos, and I love watching them because I love getting all the different like fall vibe recs and everything. I have 14 books on this fall TBR. It's a very ambitious TBR, but I feel like I could probably get through it in the next 3 months-ish until like Thanksgiving. So, well, hopefully. Once this month is over and I get married in October, which is crazy that it's like a month away, I'm so excited. You guys, you have no idea. I'm so excited. But once that's like done and we can kind of like chill and relax, I'll definitely have more time to read and do more reading and stuff like that. So I think I can get through a lot of this if I actually try hard. So yeah, we're gonna try. There's also more on my shelves that are kind of like fall vibes, but these are like the ones that are initially catching my eye that I really want to read. So we're gonna get on into it and talk about them. I don't know where to start. Well, I don't know. I'm just gonna start randomly. These are no particular order at all. I'm gonna start with my physical ones first because I do have 4 on here that I don't physically have. They'll either be on Kindle read or I will be getting one of them later because it just came out. So I didn't have time to get it yet. So, okay, first up, we have The Sinner's Duet by Sophie Lark. There is no saints and there is no devil. I've had this on my TBR for so long and I just really want to get to it because I do love her writing. I've read some of the Kingsmaker series and I really liked it. So I really want to get to this, and it's literally only 2 books. It's easy peasy series to finish and get through. It is a dark romance, so search up trigger warnings, but I don't know, I've been eyeing them forever. Like, even before I had the physical copies, I'd been eyeing these books, and I've been wanting to read them. So, naturally, I feel like these should be a fall book. So, these are the first ones on that. Next is actually a more recent purchase, and it just gives off the fall cozy vibes. It is a cozy fantasy. It is The Spell Shop by Sarah Beth Durst. Got the pretty purple sprayed edges. It's so pretty, but it's just so cute, and like, look at the cozy vibes. Like, it just gives off the perfect like fall read. Just a fair warning, most of these I feel like are gonna be fantasy. It's when I get really into my fantasy time is when I'm in the fall. Like, I tried reading fantasy in the summer and it was just hard for me to like get into it. I also think it was hard for me to get into because of the whole wedding everything. But here we have The Spell Shop, and I don't know, I'm just really intrigued by this one. It's not that long. It just looks so, like, come on, look at the cozy vibes of this book. I have no idea what it's about. I'm going strictly based off of Angel's recommendation because Angel raves about this book and thinks everyone should read it, so that is why it is now on my fall TBR. Next up is Beautiful Villain by Rebecca Kenny. This is a romance book, but it is a Great Gatsby retelling. I don't know, it's giving off fall vibes because of the green. And I don't know if it has, I guess it's like, it's coded as romance, so it's not really coded as fantasy. And I guess it's not because it's Great Gatsby retelling and that's not fantasy. But it does like give off the vibes of fantasy in the cover. But I loved reading The Great Gatsby. It was one of my favorite books I read in high school. And I didn't like reading a lot in high school, so that's saying something. But I loved The Great Gatsby, so the fact that this is like kind of a Great Gatsby retelling, I'm actually very intrigued and really excited to read this. So, and of course it has the beautiful green sprayed edges. I'm a sucker for sprayed edges. I think everyone is, and I think publishers are realizing that now because so many things are coming out with sprayed edges and it just grabs people's attention. It just does it better than like a normal book. Like, if something has a sprayed edge, people are gonna gravitate toward it more and it'll sell probably better. So anyway, next. I got this a while ago, actually. Probably a year ago. I don't know anything about it. I just got it because of the fall vibes and that my store didn't have it, but this other store had it, so I bought it. And it is called Just Between Us by Madison Wright. Come on, look at the fall vibes. There's literally leaves, the colors, everything is giving fall. I don't know anything about this book, so I can't really tell you anything, but it just looks perfect for fall. And it's a cute little short romance that I think I'm gonna really enjoy. So there's that. We're going strictly off vibes. Do I know what any of these are about? No, not really. Like, maybe a little bit, but we're just going off the vibes that they give off fall vibes. So yeah. Okay, next we have, I've heard great things about this author. I actually have this book in 2 different formats. I have like a special edition that I got from my friend for my birthday or Christmas. I think Christmas. But I had bought the indie cover, the indie one at the Rip Bodice. So this is A Kingdom of Stars and Shadows by Holly Renee. I think her other series is the one that's getting really popular. I think The Kingdom of the Veil or something like that. But that's the one like everyone's raving about, and I don't know anything about this. I haven't heard anything about this one, but I really just want to read one of her books because I've heard nothing but great things about her and that her books are so good and that you should read them. I also want to read Kingdom of the Veiled. I think that's what it's called. I'll put it up right here because yeah, they just seem good, and it's a short book. It's not like a long fantasy book. I'm sure this is part of a series. I haven't actually checked, but it's not too long, so it should do pretty, like I should be able to read this very quickly. Okay, next is, this has been on my TBR for a while now. It is now traditionally published and in paperback, so that's telling you how long I've had this on my TBR because I have the indie version hardcover. But that is The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent. I've heard, like, if you were in a Fourth Wing book hangover, this is the book series to read after to get you out of that hangover. And I don't know, I think I was just nervous to read it because it did get hyped up so quickly after Fourth Wing, but I'm really intrigued to see like what everything's about. And it's only 2 books and 1 novella, so it should be very easy to complete this series. And then there is now a spin-off series that is like, it's gonna be considered number 3, but it's like not about the same characters as this 2 are, so I'm going to start this one and hopefully finish it. But I don't know, it gives off the fall vibes and it's a fantasy, and I'm actually really excited. I've been wanting to read this one for a while now, so I'm pretty excited. Okay, I have to go and redo my bookshelf, like, desperately. Like, it's so bad, and there's so many, like, it's a little dusty. Like, I just haven't been able to do it. Hopefully that'll be a video soon, because this, I didn't realize how bad it has gotten. So, also, like, peep my prized possession over there. If you can see it, I'm obsessed. I filmed like a little unboxing video. Hopefully that'll be on TikTok soon, but sorry, sidetracked. Anyway, moving on. We're like halfway through. I don't know, I feel like I've been talking for a really long time, so I'm just like dead inside right now, but that's okay. Next up, we have Funny Feelings by Tara Dewitt. I read Savor It by Tara Dewitt, and that's more of like a summary read, and I absolutely loved it. It hit me in all the right feels that I needed. So I'm really excited to get into this one. I think this is the first, this one came out before that one, but look at all the fall vibes. I did buy this a while ago because of the fall vibes, and I think I'm gonna really enjoy it because I really liked her writing style and I really liked the story she created with Savor It, so I'm excited to go into this one in the fall. It is also just a romance, but I don't know, it gave off fall vibes. I don't know anything about it. Okay, trying to fit your books back into the bookshelf of where they came from is a little difficult, especially when there's books on top of each other. All right, next. I also got this last year during the holiday fall season, and I just never picked it up. I don't know why, but it's The Unfortunate Side Effects of Heartbreak and Magic by Brene Randall. I think that's how you said her name. I'm so sorry if I didn't say that right. Literally witchy vibes. Halloween spooky vibes. People raved about it too last year when they read it and it first came out during like spooky season, so I'm really excited to read it and see what it's about. It's actually coded as like, I think just like a regular fiction book, so I don't really know what's gonna happen, you know? But the vibes are there, so that's why we're going with it. Okay, now we have, I love how floppy it is. Oh my gosh. I love a good floppy book. Oh my goodness. Okay, next up we have The Bride by Allie Hazelwood. I love Allie Hazelwood, so obviously I had to read this one in the fall because it's a paranormal romance with shapeshifters and vampires. So, but Allie Hazelwood can do no wrong. I've loved all of her books so far that I've read, and she's great. Love her. So I'm excited to read this. Like, I'm really excited to read this one. I haven't read a vampire werewolf romance, I think ever. I feel like I've read werewolves and I've read vampires, but never together. Like, I never read Twilight, never read that. So yeah, I'm pretty excited to read this. It's like perfect spooky season book. There you go. Next, I have been dying to read this book. I've heard nothing but great things about this duology. Don't know much about it, but it is giving like, it's giving, oh my gosh, what's the book called? The Night Circus vibes. I don't know why, but it is for me. And I don't know, I'm just really intrigued. People have been like, every recommendation I've seen, like, this book has been in it for spooky season and fall, so I'm really excited to read it. And it is One Dark Window by Rachel Gillig. Like, it's beautiful. It's so intriguing. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's so intriguing, and I don't know how much romance is in it. I know there's like a little romance in it, but I'm just so intrigued. Like, look at this. I don't know. I'm really excited to read this. This was also on my like 24 books of 2024 that I want to read, so I really want to read this series. It's only 2 books. It shouldn't be that hard. I say that like I can do it, but then you see me and I don't read as much. Anyway, but yeah, it's just, look, it's beautiful. The second book looks beautiful also. Like, I'm really excited to read this one. It's only 390 pages, so that's not bad. It looks thicker than it is, so I'm really hopeful and excited for that one. Next, I have like 2 more physical books and 4 that I don't have, so we're going through it. Okay, next I have Off to the Races by Elsie Silver. Cowboys just make me think of fall. I don't know why. Maybe it was because of The Longest Ride by Nicholas Sparks, how it took place in like the fall because she was in college, and there was like rodeos and everything, so I don't know. Sometimes like cowboy romances make me feel like summer and fall, like transitioning into fall, so I really want to read this series. I have all the books, so I really want to read it soon. I just love Elsie Silver in general. She's incredible. I can't say anything bad about her books because I just love them all, and they give me all the vibes and the feelings and everything I need in a book. Like, I just love Elsie Silver so much. So I want to read this series, which is her first series she ever read. It was the first series she ever wrote, was this series, so I'm excited to read this one. Next, okay, so I started this book. I'm 132 pages into this book, and I really enjoy it. I'm really enjoying it. I did like soft DNF it for now because I just wasn't in the right headspace or in the right mood for the fantasy book, and I just need time. Like, right now I have no time to give my all to this book, to read it fully and like appreciate it and everything, because I know I'm gonna love it if I just take the time to not have to worry about anything else and read this book. And so it's going on my fall TBR because I did not finish it yet. I will be finishing it because I'm really, from what I've read and when I get into it, I really like it, but then I always have to stop and then I can't pick it up for a few days, so I haven't picked it back up. So I'm going to pick it back up after the wedding. I think after the wedding I'll be able to give my focus to this book that it deserves. And that is Quicksilver by Callie Hart. She did just get picked up by a publisher, so it will be coming soon. I don't remember when the date is that it's getting like fully traditionally published, but it will be. People keep coming in asking for this book. It'll be in the stores soon, just not right now. But I have really liked this so far. Like, that I've read. I've only read this much out of the like 600 pages this is, so that's why I need to give it my full attention, so that this is on my fall TBR now, because this book deserves more attention and more time than what I'm giving it. I need like quick, easy romances right now that I can like blow through really fast, not a heavy oh my gosh, not like a heavy romance, right? Not romance, fantasy, not a heavy fantasy. It's not really heavy, but it's like, it's thick, and I definitely need to take my time and read it and fully invest myself in it. And right now I can't do that with everything that's going on. So that's why it is now on my fall TBR. Alright, next we have 4 books that I don't have physically. I think some of them I might read on my Kindle because I saw that they were on the Kindle. I don't remember if they were on Kindle Unlimited or not, but well, 2 of them I can get because we have them at the store. 2 of them I think I'll be on my Kindle. We'll see. I don't know. The first one, I'll put the picture here of all the covers while I'm talking about them. The first one is oh my gosh, I'm so sorry if my voice sounds terrible right now. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, the first one is The Witch and the Cowboy by Rayan Rowan. Nope, there's no N. Rayan Rowe. I'm so sorry if I said your name wrong, but hello, it's literally a witch and a cowboy. That's everything you need. Like, come on. It's a cowboy romance with a witch. Spooky vibes. Literally, I don't know anything about it. I saw someone post like fall book recs or whatever on Instagram. It was like a slideshow of all of them, and this was one of them, and I was like, that's amazing. I need to read this right now. I don't know anything about it, but the cover looks incredible. It's literally cowboys and witches. I don't know what else to say. There's nothing more to say to that. Next one is Wild Eyes by Elsie Silver. Obviously, that's the second book in the Rose Hill series. I read the first one, gave it 5 stars, loved every second of it. I'm so excited for this book. You have no idea. It has been one of my most anticipated reads of the year coming out after I read that book, so I'm so excited to get my hands on it and read it like as soon as I get it. Like, I will be reading it as soon as I get it. So Yeah. Then this was also on like one of those slideshow things, recommendations for spooky season, and that was The Woodsmoke Women's Book of Spells. Put it right here. By Rachel Greenlaw. I don't know anything about this. It literally just looks spooky, and it's spell books and witches and gives all the fall autumn vibes. So, and then lastly we have The Pumpkin Spice Cafe by Lori Gilmore. Come on. It's fall vibes, literally fall vibes, and it's romance. Like, what more can you get? It's perfect for right now. So I've eyed this book for a while, actually. Like, I think I found it last year, but we weren't getting them in, so I think she got published, so now we get them, which is really exciting, and I'm really excited to read it. It's one of those that I'm actually very excited for, and it's so cute looking, and it's literally a pumpkin spice cafe. Like, what else? Like, it's perfect fall vibes. Like, I can't. I'm so excited for it. Anyway, okay, well, my back hurts. Those are all the books that are gonna be on my fall TBR. I'm really excited about all of these, and I really hope I can get through all of them and get through more than I did for my summer TBR, because I only read like 5 out of 12, which is not bad, actually. That's not terrible, but not great. Let me know some books that are on your fall TBR, or if you were planning to read any of these, or if you have read any of them. Let me know your thoughts. I always love talking with you all in the comments, so please comment. That would make my day. But that is gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe down below for more fun bookish videos coming soon. Thank you all so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.